Hello, everybody, and good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening, wherever you happen to be watching from. My name is Ivan, and I run a digital business. So me and Ryan, my partner, we started this business about 18, 19 months ago, and we started it because we wanted a backup plan. And given 2020 and the nightmare that we're in right now, having a backup plan is great, because it gives us a second stream of income. And it's been the best decision we've ever made, if I'm being brutally honest. And what we do is we teach people how to use social media to generate an income. That's it in a nutshell. The amazing thing is you don't need any experience. All right, we teach you everything. The training is incredible. We are literally offering you the opportunity to start a business in a box. Right, you plug into a proven system that's working. We guide, we support you, we coach, we mentor you. So if you are been looking for a change, if you've been looking to invest in a business and start your own business, then this is a business to start. And I love talking to people all over the world because I've made connections and friends of people literally who live in the four corners of the world. And I do these interviews every week where I talk to my fellow business partners to hear their journey, to understand why they started their business, tell me about the life and just how their journey has gone in terms of them starting a business. And today I am thrilled to be joined by a lady called Priscilla, who is originally from India, who now lives in the Netherlands. Hello, Priscilla. Welcome. How are you doing? Can't hear you. You're muted. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. There you go.
Sorry.
It's okay. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well. Well, if anything, I can show that this was live. There you go.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
No problem at all. So you're in the Netherlands, so you're about, 20 minutes, 25 minutes from Amsterdam, I believe? Yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful city, Amsterdam.
Yes, that's the, the greatest thing about living in the Netherlands. We're just 20 minutes away from Amsterdam.
So have you got windmills? Can you see windmills near you? Have you got lots of windmills and tulips?
Yes, tulips, yes. But it's all seasonal. The tulips are seasonal. It's only the summer, but yes, all the time, yes.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, of course, when people hear Holland, yes, that's the first thing that comes to their mind. The windmills and the tulips.
Amazing. No, me and Ryan went to Amsterdam probably about, it's quite a long time, it's probably about 9 or 10 years ago now, just for a weekend. Amazing city, loved it. So picturesque. So you're very lucky to be so close to it, to be honest.
Yes, it's such a lovely place. It's a lively place, I should say.
No, absolutely. And so, as I said in my introduction, I'm dying to hear your story, tell me about, your journey, what it's been like in the business. And, feel free, if you want to grill me at the same time, feel free to do so. It's not a problem at all. So I guess the first question I've got is, what were you doing before this business?
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Priscilla. I'm from India, as Ivan said. And we moved to Netherlands like 3 years back. But before this business, I should actually tell my story. I was working in a software company, and I was like my home and my work is just almost 1 hour travel every day. So I used to travel like 2 hours. I used to spend in my office bus 2 hours every day. And I used to start early, even before everyone at my home wakes up. So, and when I come back, yes. So when I come back, my husband is already in his office because he was also doing shifts. So we thought this is not working out. And then I also got pregnant with my daughter. And so we thought we needed a change. And then my husband got an opportunity to work in the Netherlands. So we were really happy. But then I was also thinking that if this is going to be like if my life is going to be like this, not spending time with my partner, then how is it going to be when I get my own baby? I have to take care of her, and she needs a family where everyone at least sees each other all the time. So when my husband moved to Netherlands, I decided to quit my job, which was really hard for me because I loved my job, I loved my company, even though I was, having trouble traveling every day. Then, yes. So when I moved to Netherlands, I decided I had to quit my job to take care of her. And then initially it was okay. I was so happy that I have a little baby around, and I get time to spend with her. I see her growing up. But then slowly I also felt like somewhere I'm missing out something, because every month I had my pocket filled with paychecks from my company, and all of a sudden it stopped. Yes. And I'm completely financially dependent on my partner now. And it even though I was happy that I was spending time with my family, my husband and my daughter, deep down I was also feeling that I should do something. And then when I think of going back to the same profession that I was doing, I thought that again I have to sacrifice the time I was putting on my career, and again, what if everything goes back to square one? So I was like, okay, let me try something that I can work from home, that I don't something that I do not have to compromise on the things that I like, and something that I can do on my own pace. It shouldn't compel me to sit in a place 9 to 5 and do my job. I was searching for something like that, and then. But then I was also, I was also trying to apply for jobs here, which is really difficult because, as you know, Netherlands is a place where they speak Dutch. So if you know Dutch, it's a different story. But when you know only English, it's quite difficult. The opportunities shrink a little bit when you know only.
No, I can imagine.
Yes. So I was like, I was burnt out. I don't know what to do. And then last New Year, I took a resolution that somehow in 2020, I'm going to find a job. I was like bragging to everyone that somehow I'm going to find a job in 2020. And this year is going to be so amazing for me. And then in February, everything changed. The entire world changed. A pandemic happened.
Didn't it just? Yes.
A pandemic happened. And I was like, why now? I was finally, I was willing to put my 100% in finding a job, and why now? So I thought somehow things will change and I'm going to find something that is going to work for me. And all of a sudden I was invited to a business page of my friend. And I didn't know, I had no clue about that, but I just liked the page. And I just kept following her, posts every day. And I saw that whatever she does looks very different from whatever, I'm seeing from others. She's full of positivity. She's so happy about what she was doing. And she was also, every day she was so grateful about whatever she was doing. So I was like, I also saw her website and I thought maybe I'll register, but I'm not sure what it's
about. Yeah, no, I get it. Totally.
Yes. Yeah, so I registered to her website, and then still I was not sure. I got an email to attend a webinar, and I was like, okay, let me attend tomorrow. I get reminders, and then I was like, let me attend tomorrow. And then it expired. I was like, okay, fine. I think I lost the opportunity. But I was still following her. And then one day, after like 3-4 months, I waited 3-4 months, which I regret till date why I did, lose those months in my business. So after
that is a wonderful thing. Don't worry.
Yes, I was a fence watcher. I was like every day she posts, and I was like, what is going on? And then after 2 months, yes, I finally I had the courage to ask. Even if she is my very good friend, I should say. I was like, let me ask. Okay, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. And then finally, I got the courage to ask her. And then she was like, Priscilla, yes, you are allowed to do this business. But before that, you have to watch my webinar. I was like, you're my friend. You can explain me better. I was so offended. But then she said, "No, you will know why. Why I say that, because the webinar is something that I cannot justify the webinar." So she asked me to attend the webinar, and yeah, I did. And on the same day, we also took the next step, and the next step, and the next step, and within 1 month, I was a business owner. Yes. Yeah. So this is my journey.
Getting a bit of feedback, actually. Getting a bit of feedback. Can you hear? Am I hearing? I'm hearing myself talking back. Then a second. Oh, it's gone now. It's okay. So I can hear myself talking back.
Okay.
No, that's really interesting. So, because that's, I mean, we all have a similar kind of journey into this business, don't we? So, we've all seen an advert, and I guess our interests is piqued, and that's the point, isn't it? Because we deliberately can't give people lots of information about the business, and that is done deliberately to protect our business and our system. So we ask people to join the program where we then give them all the information. But the beauty of that is that's risk free, because they can have a refund if they decide it's not for them as well. So that is great. So, and that's really good that you, after watching the workshop, you joined pretty much straight away. And I did exactly the same thing. Literally, I think, I watched the workshop. I waited 24 hours. I waited 24 hours to think about it. But I know lots of people that have joined straight away. Okay. Yes. So we've got a few people on. So I think we've got Kavya, who I think might be one of you. Is that someone you know?
Yes, Kavya is actually my mentor in the business.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kavya.
He's such a sweetheart, yes.
And we've also got Hugh or YN. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Who's from Canada? So she's watching, and Kev Gorton's on as well, and Harvey, if Harvey's still watching. Good afternoon to you all. So okay. So after you then decided to start, what was it? What was a driving factor for actually starting? Were you what was your why? I guess what was the reason for starting a digital business?
The reason I should say is my daughter and my husband.
Okay.
Because I know that coming from a different country and staying in a different country, working here, you need a support. Both the partners should support each other. And when I see that it's only him, working hard for the family, and when I see that he's the only breadwinner of the house, I also feel that I should contribute, even though we are happy right now. I feel that it should always be mutual when it comes to a family. You always need to support each other. And also for my daughter, before she grows up, I wish to retire, and I really want to spend a lot of time in her.
How old is she? How old is your daughter now?
She's almost 3 years now.
Oh, amazing!
Long way, yes.
Yeah.
So okay. I want to retire early and spend time.
Those reasons are not uncommon. Let's be honest. So yes. we all run a business. We all started this business because we wanted more income. We all started because we wanted more money.
Yes.
Other people have additional needs as well, whether it's time with the family so that they can watch the children grow up, or just be home when they get home from school, etc., etc. So it is the amazing thing, though, is that whatever your reason for starting is, that this business you can generate what you want from it. That whether that be time, money, whatever it may be. Running a digital business is absolutely the way to go. I mean, now more than ever. I mean, seriously, we're locked down in the UK. You're locked down over there, aren't you? Still, you're locked down as well. You can't go to work. So if you're fortunate enough to be in a job where you can work from home, then fine. But if you can't, how amazing would it be to be at home, locked down, but be able to generate an income at the same time? with
exactly.
just your phone and a laptop. And that's basically what we're talking about, isn't it?
And it's always not just the laptop for me, because with my daughter working in a laptop, she always wants to, come and
Sticky fingers everywhere.
so most of the work I do from my smartphone. But she thinks that, oh, it's okay, Mama is just using her phone. But then most of the time I work with just my smartphone. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yes.
So after you joined and you started, you made that decision to start your digital business. How did you find going through the process of the training? Because we literally do guide you through step by step, don't we, on what to do. How did you find that process?
Uh, okay, yeah. Before even you become a business owner, they unlock a part of the training for you. Yeah, that comes as a part of the steps that you go through. So everything in the training is like so simple and easy to follow. So even if you're not a tech savvy, even if you don't know anything about how to work in the computer and all that, you can still follow the training and just get started within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So the training is it's quite easily laid for everyone. We have people from very small age to very very
We do,
yes,
we do. We have teenage people that are 19, 20 years old,
yes,
and we have grandmothers who literally 65, 66 years old.
exactly. They're all nailing this business because the training is so simple. It's so easy to follow, and everything in the training is visual.
It
You
is
have
absolutely,
videos. Yeah, it's
absolutely.
on videos, so it's so easy to follow. Yes, so it's amazing.
It is. It is. Hewan from Vancouver is actually saying so. It's like a business in your pockets. It's portable. It's that portable, and that's a good way of
Yeah.
explaining it. Really, it is like a business in the pocket, isn't it?
Yes.
Really is. So that's amazing. That's amazing. So, was there any element of as you got started and you started your business kind of launched and you started running your first ads? Thinking about then your journey from that point to now, was there any like real challenges that you had to deal with, whether that be just personally or business wise? Have you run into any problems so far?
Not really, because when I first stepped into the business, yeah, I was quite, it took me around 2 3 weeks to get hold of, how to do all this.
Yeah,
But then I feel it's very simple because, as we say, the 90% of the system is already automated.
yeah.
It's just a little part of your work needed, and then your time and all that. So I don't think I've faced any difficulty so far.
Good.
Um,
That's good.
yeah,
So where is your mentoring coach? Where are they located in the world?
my mentor and coach both are Kavya. She when I started this business, I think she was in Germany, and right now she's in India.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing, amazing, amazing.
She's enjoying her time with her family in India.
Oh no, that's amazing. No, me and Ryan are due. We've got India in our sights for 2022, so we're heading that way.
Okay, okay, great.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, in terms of like looking forward, what have you got your sights set on? So, fast forward 12, 18 months from now, what are you working towards?
Okay. When you say fast forwarding to 12 to 18, I'm excited already because I can actually visualize, the vision I have in this business and where I am going to be. I'm really excited because it's just the hard work that I put today, but then I'm very sure of the results. Yes. So in 12 to 18, oh my God, I'm so excited. Um, it's a lot of vision I have. Okay, fingers crossed.
Do you know what though? So let me tell you, there's no doubt that
Yes.
it's gonna you're gonna that's gonna happen for you. There is no doubt. So, a lot of people when they start a digital business, I guess naturally are skeptical because there's that much stuff out there, and it's just it's quite overwhelming, to be honest. So and there's a lot of people that promise the world but deliver nothing, and that's one of the things that makes this business different to them, because we're very visual as well. So I'm here, you're here, we're both on camera now, showing our faces, we're having a conversation. We're not hiding from anybody. If this wasn't a genuine opportunity, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. It's as simple as that, really. Yes. And the thing is that we're part of this. This is a business that's been going now for 4 years.
And we also recently celebrated our anniversary. Yes.
We did. We just recently had our 4-year anniversary, and we've got 70,000 people all over the world.
Yes.
And we've literally just hit our 70,000 milestone, literally, I think, in the past 24, 48 hours. Now, it doesn't matter where you work in the world. You can do it from anywhere, all right? It doesn't matter what your level of experience of just using a laptop or a phone is, because we literally teach you everything, all right? And this business is filled with people that have changed their life, right? Because of the model that we use, the system that we use. It's working for them. There's no reason at all why it won't work for you. Simple. There isn't at all. So I look forward in 18 months to us getting together again and having a conversation. And we'll do a little bit of a look back and sort of say, oh, do you remember when you said that?
Exactly, yes. Yes. So, Ivan, I have a question for you. You said that we have 70,000 people in our community now. So what do you feel about that? And how was it like when you joined the business, and how is the growth now?
Yeah, so it was just over 20,000 when I joined.
Okay.
Right? So that's what, 18, 19 months ago. So I think 22, 23,000, something like that. I remember the 30,000 milestone. I remember that not too long after I joined. I think it's absolutely incredible. I think that it's a testament to the success of the business, right? It's an absolute testament to the success of the model, of the system, the fact that we've got that many people all over the world doing this business. But for people on the outside, you might kind of then think, well, hang on a second, that's a lot of people doing this business.
Yeah.
It's not, we're talking the world here. Yeah. 70,000 people in the world doing this business is like that much. It's nothing at all. So that's the way I feel about it. I think it's amazing, and I cannot wait for us to hit the 100,000 milestone, because I can see us doing that before the half year.
Exactly. Yes.
I really can see us doing that before the half year.
Celebrate that.
Yeah, that absolutely. And then what was the second part of the question? Sorry, what was the second bit you asked me?
And what do you feel about the community we have?
So the community, I think, is one of the best parts about this business, because it means that you're never on your own, right? So I joined, I knew nothing about digital marketing. I'd never ran a business. So, I've always had my job, my employed job. That's been my life, as it is for most people. So running a business was like, no idea. Didn't know where to start. And that's where the community comes in, because you don't need to know where to start, because they show you, we tell you.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that I have made friends with people who are literally in the four corners of the world. My team right now is obviously in the UK, but I've also got team members in Canada, in India, in Malaysia, literally. So we're scattered around multiple time zones. But even though we've got thousands of miles between us, Zoom, StreamYard, it brings us together, literally, right? And I have made friends that I'm going to have friends for the rest of my life. I've met some wonderful, amazing people, right? And I love that fact. Yeah, absolutely. And if you ever got a question about anything, you can get an answer like that, because no matter where you are in the world, there's always somebody.
No matter what time it is in your time zone. People are awake all the time because we have partners
We
around.
do. And it makes it really different, I think, because I think that's what sets us apart from other online opportunities. Because a lot of online opportunities will start you off, but then you're left to you're left to your own devices. You don't really have any support mechanism, right? But that's why this is so very, very different, and I love that about it. So the community is it's absolutely amazing for me.
Yes.
Absolutely. But
That's
yeah.
nice.
Okay. So let me ask you another question then. So what if you had to think of like the top 3 things that make this business different to any other online opportunity out there? What if you had to think of 3 things, what would they be?
Yeah, I can think of a long list, but then when it comes to 3, I should say that there's this. The best thing about this business is there's absolutely no selling.
Yep.
You don't have to, call your friends, call your family, and then you don't, scare your people around.
Yep.
It's not about selling products. That's one thing that I love the most about this business, because when you do that, your a close circle is going to go far away from your
Yep.
so that is the best thing. And then I feel that I should say that the community we have, I don't think any other business would have such a close community of 70,000 people.
Agreed.
Help each other, and then when you see a success from your downline, you feel really happy, and we feel happy for each other. We congratulate each other every time someone achieves. We appreciate everyone's success. We celebrate everyone's success. That's another thing in the business I love about. And then what else? Yes. Also, you get a mentor and a coach for lifetime. That is, you always have someone you can approach. That itself makes your business so easy, because when you are left alone in a place where everything looks dark, then you're absolutely going to give up. But when you have a mentor, when you have someone to support, then
makes all the difference, doesn't it?
Yes, you're obviously going to win the game. Yes,
it does. And it's worth saying as well, isn't it? I think, you don't need to give up anything to run this business. You can do it part-time. I've got a full-time job and I do this on the side. This is my little side hustle, if you want to call it that. And you started off in exactly the same situation, didn't you? You were, full-time job?
No, not in a full-time job, but then, yes, obviously it's possible, because all of my friends, a lot of my business partners are still doing their full-time job. And I should say that we have business partners who are like doctors, like realtors, who are like healthcare workers, everyone doing their own profession, and then still trying to manage.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yes.
I think there's one other benefit as well, which is the fact that you can do it from anywhere.
Yeah.
Me and Ryan, we love to travel, so everything that we do is about travel, and that's our business. That we love to travel. We travel blog everywhere. So the money that we get from this business helps support that, which is great. But the amazing thing for us is, whilst we're away traveling, enjoying ourselves, doing what we love to do, the business carries on working for us in the background, and that's fantastic. I love that fact. Yes. Christmas, we've gone through Christmas. Christmas Day, you're having your meals and various things, and I'm still getting, the leads are still coming in. It just happens. I love that. I just think it's amazing.
We are never closed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I also want to add that it's okay because people from the US or people from the Western countries understand and know that it's possible to do this business from here. But then people from countries like mine, like India and the parts of Asia, where they think that it's not for us, it's only for the Western countries. I don't think that's true, because we have a lot of business partners even from India who are like rocking the business.
Yep. No, it's absolutely right. I mean, using this specifically, I know that that is kind of one of our fastest growing areas. You know,
Yes.
countries. It's amazing. You know,
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. You know, COVID has been, from a working online perspective, has been the best thing ever. You know, because people are at home, or people. More importantly, I think people have realised that they actually like working at home,
Yeah.
and enjoy the flexibility that gives them. So
Yes.
why not run a business from home?
And
It can be
we
done.
also, people kept posting in our community that the pandemic took their job, and then still this
Yeah, yeah,
business. Yeah.
yeah. It's horrible, isn't it? And and that's why having a backup plan is so important. You've got to have a second. You can't rely on your job anymore. You can't rely on one thing. You have to have you have to have a second. You have to have a backup. You have to have a second thing going on,
A
just in
plan.
case something happens. And boy, didn't something happen in 2020. So, and every day I say thank you, just because we had this and we've been building this. And so now is absolutely the right time. I can't think of a better time for somebody to think about starting a digital business than right now. We're, half the world's locked down, point one, right? Point two, people can't go to work as they would normally do. They're at home, right?
Yeah.
So why not make money using the internet? Okay. And I guess the other reason is because, looking longer term, the impacts of the world has changed because of COVID.
Yeah.
Right. It's never going to be the same again. And, we don't, God forbid it should happen again, but you don't know. That's the thing. It's happened once, so it could happen again. So, we're at the start of the year, everyone's got the New Year resolutions, it's kind of fresh start, this and that, and all the usual stuff, right? Now is the perfect time to start a business, start getting out there, get your advertising out there, and rock 2021. It's simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really is.
Really
is.
Yeah.
So this all starts, doesn't it, with a workshop. Now, you mentioned this right at the very start. You watched a free workshop. I watched a free workshop. Every single person that starts this business watches the workshop. And that's not some kind of a weird thing. It's purely because it's the easiest way to give them all the information. There's a lot of information out there. We can't do it one-on-one, right? It's not possible. We haven't got the time. I've not got the time. You've not got the time. So it's done we do a live workshop. It's done live twice a week, innit? Yeah. Right? But it's also recorded, so people can watch it at any time.
Watch the replay whenever you want.
Exactly. Why do you think? Tell people why you think they should invest their time to watch the workshop.
I think that watching the workshop is going to give you better clarity. It's going to, nobody can explain this business better than watching the workshop. Yes. So the first step for you guys is to watch the workshop, as my mentor told me. I'm telling to you all, please to watch the workshop, guys. It's where it all begins.
It is. And it's kind of in two parts, isn't it? It's kind of, one half is, let's tell you about the business, what it is, how you can start. All right. And I co-present these as well. So I had a very late night last night. I was up doing it last night. So I've had a very lethargic day today. But then the second half of the workshop is testimonials. So we invite people on who are running the business to tell you.
People, like the real people who are successful in the business, they're going to give testimonies.
Exactly. Yeah. It's amazing. I remember I was so moved when I was watching them, because that really brought it to life for me, because I really got to understand, I can really relate to these people who are basically just telling us their life story, right, and why they started the business, but more importantly, what the business has given them, what they've achieved with the business. And we're talking monetary figures here, aren't we? People are not afraid and not shy, and they'll happily share what the business is generating for them. And that, it's incredible. Simply is.
Exactly.
So what is your website address, Priscilla?
I'm so sorry I didn't give my website address here. It's www.priscillamaury.com.
Okay, that's priscillamaury.com.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. So you can go to either of our websites and you can register, and we will send you more information. All right, and we'll send you an email with a link to watch the workshop. Like I say, you can do it live or you can watch it on demand. Right.
Yes.
Once in your email, the one thing I will say to you is check your junk folder, because sometimes, because we're not known contacts, our emails land in your junk folder, so you never get to see them until months down the line when you just happen to go and check. So remember that. Check your junk, check your spam folder as well. All right, and that's it. And email you some information. That's fantastic, Priscilla. That's been amazing.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much. I should say that, as I told you earlier, speaking in like a monologue is, it's not that connecting. But then, like great people like you doing interviews with newbies like me is really great, because we are able to express so much about how we feel doing this business, and I hope it's going to, help so many people watching this live or the replay, to
I'm
understand.
sure it will.
Yeah, and it also feels surreal, meeting you, speaking with you. I'm so happy. Yes, you're one of the rock stars. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm serious.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And do you know what? I love doing these interviews, but I love it when we can have just the kind of conversation that we can have, and it's just a conversation about the business, and I've loved that. So, thank you so much, for your time, because it's been incredible. You inspire me, because, I can tell how dedicated and how focused you are and how committed you are to this business, and it excites me because I know the journey that you're going on now. And I know where you're going to be in 12 months' time, and I just can't wait to see that post, so I can go, yay!
Yeah, thank you so much, Ivan. Yeah, that means a lot.
Absolute pleasure. So thank you for joining. That's been absolutely fantastic. To everybody watching, thank you for watching. For those on Facebook, thank you. Also, we're live on YouTube, so thank you for watching. If you want any information, as we said earlier, send us an email or register. Sorry, go to our website and register. All right, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Business Talk with Ivan. So until then, I shall say adios. See you later. Bye.